Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Forever Lisa channel. Glad you guys all is able to come and join me on today on a Real Table Talk. And the discussion that we're going to talk about today is ghosting. So, welcome everyone. Please, if you are live, if you are a content creator, you can share my live out. I really appreciate it. My live is going to be like, an hour or less. I'm not long winded, and I do have a special guest that's going to be on my live stream. I will drop him the link in a few minutes after I do my spiel. Then I'm going to welcome him onto the channel. So come on in. You are so welcome. You have to stay in the bushes. As long as you are here, come in here with respect and show love because this channel is under the covering of our Father God. Okay. One thing about this between the StreamYard and I guess the YouTube channel, they show different people coming in here. Hey, 420 East Avenue. Hello. And I do not see him on my StreamYard part of it. So that's why I got them both open because when I went live the other day, some people I did not know was even in my live stream because they didn't show it on StreamYard, but they showed it on the regular YouTube channel. So just be careful, everyone, when you do that. And real quick, like I said, again, you all just enter into the Royal Jewel Palace room where you see God's love, peace, joy, and happiness. I just ask everyone to just show each other respect. If you do not like each other, please block each other. That way you cannot, see each other comment, okay? Because this is very peaceful up over here, and I want everybody to feel comfortable over here. And as you will enter into my live stream, you see I do not have no moderators, not just because I do not like nobody, it's because I like everybody. I want everybody to come into my live stream to feel very, very, very comfortable, okay? So, like I said, again, welcome. So, this live video, we will discuss on ghosting on Real Table Talk on relationships, okay? And my question is, have you ever been ghost or have you ghost someone? In early dating, these are some of the questions that we all should be asking, okay? Because if you've been in a relationship with someone who you really like and him or her, okay, and they ghosted you, I know it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Because I can just imagine the pain. Just accept that they do not want you. I mean, it is what it is. They do not want you. If you are a ghoster, you hurt someone. Okay. Just in my opinion, this is my opinion. Okay. I'll that you are a coward to just vanish away without telling the person that you don't want to be involved with them. And I know sometimes it's a reason that we got to ghost, somebody. You know what I'm saying? If this person, it depends on what type of person that person is. But if you just ghosting just to be ghosting, you know what I'm saying? To me, I think that's wrong. Okay? I'll give you a definition of ghosting. And then we're going to go on from there. Okay? It's a disappearing act, usually reserved for romantic relationships in which one person seemingly suddenly drops off the face of the planet. No more calls or texts, no more social media, even no more contact with mutual people. Okay? So that's what ghosting is. Okay? They just leave without even saying bye. Without even, hey, the face show, hey, without even telling you they don't want to be bothered with you no more. Instead of being a grown man and a grown woman about it, they sit there and just tell you that go on. They don't want you no more. That's what they do. Okay? So we want us to be careful with that ghosting. And so let me go ahead and drop the invite to my guests. Let me make sure that it's ready real quick. They should be ready. I just talked to them like about a few hours ago, and they should be ready. Sorry. And if they don't come, that's fine too. They might got scared, might change their mind. But I'm gonna continue on with it anyway. Okay. I just want like to have a another person to speak on ghosting, how they feel about both ghosting. That's why I asked them about ghosting. Thank you so much, Finest Wine and King JJ and Queen Faith for sharing out this video. I really appreciate it. God bless you both. Anyone else that probably shared it and I probably missed it, I thank you. Okay. I appreciate you very much. Okay. Let me read what I got here. 1 second, you guys. Let me pull my notes up. I had my grandson baseball schedule pulled up, and I thought I thought it was my notes. Okay, here we go right here. Okay. Okay, this is what I was saying right here in my notes. I was up early this morning, writing these notes and stuff down. So welcome. I cannot see the chat. So welcome everyone. Let me for coming in. They didn't respond back to me yet, but I'm not going to worry about it. They probably is kind of nervous because they kind of like kind of new on here. Okay, if someone seems to be into you, you go on a few dates, have sex, or a few times, or even date for a little while. It can be hard to accept that they have probably vanished away from here and become a ghost. You no longer see them no more. Okay, and then sometimes when you talk to somebody or and they always and you think they busy or they say they busy, saying using that as an excuse. If someone wants to make time for you, they will find a way to tell you. Okay, they'll find a way to spend that time with you. But when you find someone that lights up, you can usually shift around responsibilities to make time for themselves. At very least, we can see our excuse me notifications and write back. Okay, so because when you get a text, you might not see it right because sometimes you're gonna be by your phone. That's understandable. Okay, but sometimes you're gonna see a message, from them. So I'm not saying people is not busy. I'm saying this is, a busy world. You work, you got children, um, you got other things that you do on the side. Sometimes you be very, very, very busy. Okay, ain't nothing wrong to send a person a note every now and then or a text every now and then. Okay, because never let somebody tell you that they are busy all the time. Okay, if a person like you, they're gonna I said earlier just a few minutes ago, they're gonna find some time to spend with you. Okay, when when ghosting is starting to happen, when they starting to pull away. You know what I'm saying? When they starting to pull away for some reason, that's when the ghosting is starting to start, or they'll text you maybe the next day. Ghosting is getting ready to start. Okay, or when you if y'all do talk on the phone or FaceTime, that's starting to fade away. Ghosting is getting ready to start. Okay, so just know some of the signs. Just watch for some of the signs of ghosting is getting ready to start when you first started to date a person and y'all was talking a lot, y'all got to know each other a lot, and all of a sudden stuff is starting fading away within 4 months if you start talking to the person. The person either gonna continue on with the things that you guys was doing at the beginning, or he's gonna start fading away. Okay. So do you really want to date someone who is too busy to text you back. It don't take but a minute to text back. Nobody shouldn't be too busy. I mean, like I said, I know people work. I know people work, but you got breaks too. Whoever you dating, you know they at work. You also got to get in time to text you back, but it shouldn't be the next day. Okay, how someone treats you while you're dating is insight into how they will treat you in a relationship. It's how they treat you at the beginning of any relationship. Okay, and when that thing started to turn around and turn, you was getting ready to be ghost. Okay, or opposite, or you finna ghost somebody. Okay, you're talking about ghosting. Have you ghosted someone before, or have you been ghost? Okay, where are you willing to fall on someone's priority list? Where are you at in their life? Are you at the top? I'm talking about while you dating, before ghosting is getting ready to start, or before you get ghost. Okay, are you at the top of their priority list? Okay, you know if that man or woman wants you. So if they want you, you're gonna be at the top. Probably not number one. You know what I'm saying? Because he got other things to do too. But he's gonna make some time for you. He's gonna he gonna put you at the top between 1 to 10. Okay, you're gonna be at least the top three, not at the bottom, not 7, 8, and 9, 10. Okay, so you really don't want nobody if they too busy, because they too busy during your dating period. Just imagine how they're gonna be when you guys start going out. When you get into a real tight relationship. You know what I'm saying? So just know you getting ready to be ghost. Okay. Let me see then. No, he never responded back to me. So that's why I didn't say the name, because I wasn't for sure. I mean, they told me, yeah, I talked to him an hour when I was out there at the pool. They was ready to come. So let me see, because I'm not looking at my chat. I don't know if they came in my chat or not. So, but like I said, if not, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll continue on with the ghosting. Okay. Because ghosting is real. And ghosting is not nothing new. Ghosting been around for a long time, y'all. For a long time. For a long time. Yes, it has. Okay. I got my chat open now. Thank you for coming in. Hey, pre-apple. Finest wine. Thank you all for coming in. Miss Lady T, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. And anyone who's watching in the bushes, welcome. Thank you guys all for coming in here. Okay, now I'm gonna go into ways not to get ghosts or being a ghoster. Okay, I only just typed down like about 5 of them that I want you just to keep in mind. Okay, um, when you first starting to date in a relationship, tell them what you expect in the relationship. Okay, don't hold nothing back. You got to talk at the beginning. Okay, like me, I'm out there, dating now. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not holding nothing back. I told the person um, who I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying, what I expect in this relationship. I told him what I'm looking for in this relationship. I told him I'm not being single. I said God is sending me a husband. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. I like y'all. You guys, everybody already knows. I already said I'm gonna get remarried again. I don't know to who, but you know what I'm saying. So I let this person know up front who I am, what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because my life, I'm getting older. I'm not getting no more younger. And I'm not going to die alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. So, a husband's coming to me. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not ready for that type of mature, you got to have a job for one thing, in which they do. You know, you got to be a grown man, not a grown boy. You know what I'm saying? And and you got to be ready to get married within the next. I don't think last time it took me 12 years to get married. I'm not waiting for them 12 years. Okay, I'm not waiting forever. You should be able to know a person within the first 5 years of the relationship. Okay, so I'm not waiting forever to get married this time around. No, I'm not. So this person already knows. So like I told this person, if you not ready for this, don't waste my time, and I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's go our separate ways, so I can be available to somebody else that is ready for it, and that's how it's gonna be. Okay, um, don't lay on your back. Don't be doing no phone sex, sending new pics and stuff like that. Okay, don't do none of that stuff. Okay, I'm just talking about ways not to get ghost or being a ghoster. Okay, because once you lay on your back and start having phone sex and sending news pictures and stuff, um, he or she thinks that they got you. You know what I'm saying? And so they're gonna once they got you, they're gonna start doing what they want to do, and we start fading away. So make sure you don't do that when you in your early stage of dating. If you have children, tell him or her, but don't let them meet them right away yet, because you want to make sure he is the man or woman for you. Okay, because you don't want your okay, he just hit me up, because you don't want your child to meet somebody and that person is not going to be in your life yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be in your life. Okay, so you got to be ways to not get ghosts or being ghosts, because you're doing all this stuff up front and at the beginning. Okay, and it's for him or her to accept it. So if they don't want to accept it, you can get out of it, you know what I'm saying, ahead of time, instead of being ghosts, or instead of you being a ghoster, because you really wasn't ready for this. Okay. Number 4, planning on getting married and you want to have children, which I don't want to have children. I don't want no children. I got grandkids, but this for anybody, somebody's young, just ready to have children. But that's what I said at the beginning. Planning on getting married. So I'll let this person know that I'm gonna have me a husband. I'm gonna be somebody's wife. Okay, I'm not looking for no boyfriend. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for somebody to play around with. No, no, I'm not. I'm ready to really start building. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late to start building. Okay, it's never too late. And just be honest in the early part of dating. Okay, so make sure that you were just honest with that. Honest with the person. Don't hold nothing back. This is your life. This is your life that you're gonna live. Okay, and that's what I told until death, whoever God send me somebody, it's gonna be until death do us apart this time. Not because of us. Not because of us. We're gonna stay into this because I still got I said I was gonna be 103 before God take me, from this world. I've been speaking that for years, and I do believe it. So I got, about 45, something like that, years left. Good years left. Blessed years left to have a good time. Okay. So I finna if you can hear me, I don't know if he's watching me or not. I'm gonna have to drop the link in the I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna drop the link inside the hold on. Inside the chat. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Let me go ahead and drop the link. And anybody, this is gonna be open link. So I got my spiel already done. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link into the chat, and anybody's welcome to come up here. But I asked you just to show your face, so I know that's you. Okay, I just dropped the link. You are so welcome to come up, anybody. But my special guest, if you are in the chat now, are you listening to me? You was welcome to come up now. Let me hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay. Hopefully he got it. I just inboxed him back because they said drop the link. So I dropped the link inside the live chat um if you want to come up now. Okay. I'm looking for you in the back chat. But yeah, so make sure you guys just follow those steps, and don't be a ghoster. You know what I'm saying? You know, going around hurting people feelings and stuff like that. If you want to if you're not into that person, you know what I'm saying, be a woman, be a grown woman and a grown man, and let them know. Okay, and just tell them this is not for me. I thought it was going to be for me, but don't wait till you get down like 6 months down. You should know if you into that person within 2 or 3 months. You really should. You know what I'm saying? And so don't let it be 6 months to almost a year, and you want to change your own mind and stuff like that. Be brave enough and be honest with that person. Okay. Let's see it come up yet. Hold on, you guys, 1 second. I'm gonna put on mute for a minute. Okay, you guys, he should be coming up in a minute. It's just going real slow on his end. He said he was like, it's not letting me click on it, but he should be here in a minute. And I'm just waiting to see him in the back room. I don't see him in the back. He probably had to go through those because this is his first time. No, it's not his first time on live stream. He said on StreamYard. I mean, he been on other panels. I just forgot about that. Yes, there he go. Hey, some Pretty Apple said, what did she say? Sometimes they have to experience karma though. Yes. Okay, let me pull my guest up here. Okay, hey Bishop Mike, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing just great. I'm just doing just great. Thank you for coming in, to the Forever Lisa. You guys, this is Bishop Mike, somebody who I met a little while ago, and we had became acquainted and became friends. And he is a YouTuber, and I will drop his link um in the it's gonna be in my description box, you guys, at the end of this live. So I'll have all his information there when you guys can go check him out. And if you want to subscribe to him, go subscribe to him. Hello, Bishop. So have you been listening to me when I was doing my
I
spiel?
I have. I'm actually I just dropped off I work for a funeral home, and I just dropped a body off to the church, and I'm in the hearse right now, and I said I've got to pull over and get into this conversation. So I'm actually sitting in the hearse right now. So but yes, people do ghost people. I think it's more so now. It's the younger generation now that they do that. I could be wrong, but I think it's you got to watch when you're really doing that to people, or just to anybody for that matter, because you set up for you. Not only do you set yourself up, but you set the other person up for thinking that it was something that in your mind it never was. And
Mm-hmm.
so many people nowadays have mental illnesses, and a lot of people fall deep, men and women. So my thing is, don't treat people. You should treat people the way you want to be treated. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to be ghosted. Um, no one really wants to be ghosted, but sometimes men, and I can't say just men, women have different agendas too.
Yes.
Because if you ain't feeling that person and y'all go out to dinner and that breath stink, y'all
Right.
gonna ghost them. You know what I mean? If
Right.
you go out to dinner with somebody and they don't pay for the tab, you gonna ghost them. Not that it's right, but I think nowadays people just have to be straight up and honest. Like, hey, I'm not
Right.
feeling you. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care too much. Like your teeth are crooked. We got to start being upfront. But people that ghost people, I've come to find out there's something within them.
Right.
You've got to give people clarification now.
Yes.
And the problem with the world nowadays, even with COVID, there's no clarification. And so people they ghost. They do. Even in marriages, I've seen people just run off.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've got to really be careful with that, because it's not right.
Right.
I've had it done to me. You just got to be more up honest. You got to be honest with people, because that
Mm-hmm.
hurts people. You don't want to hurt people's
Yes.
feelings,
Mm-hmm.
because
And I agree with you.
people fall deep for people,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you got to be. It starts with honesty.
Right. Right. Continue on and talk. Let me get this window down right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of noise
People
out
have to start. Whether
there.
you're a
A lot
Christian or
of
non-believer, people have to be
noise.
just honest. If you don't like a person, Fantasia, I like it best because Fantasia said, "If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and
That's
free
right.
yourself." You know,
That's
and I
right.
believe that if you don't like a person, don't waste your time, don't waste their time, and don't waste nobody's money.
Amen.
Just
Amen.
be open. Just say, "Hey, look, girl, I'm not really feeling you because your teeth, or whatever have you. If you just not
Right.
feeling the person." But yeah,
Right.
that ghosting, it can come back to bite you in the tail,
Yes,
because
it
you can
can.
ghost somebody. You can ghost somebody and then see that same person out at the mall with another woman or another man, and they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be thinking, "Oh, you ghosted me for this thing," you know. And it could be on a man's part or a woman's part. But a
Mm-hmm.
woman, women, they'll ghost you in a heartbeat. I
Right.
don't know if there's a percentage that women do it more than men, but it just depends on who it is. So
Amen.
ghosting it it'll get you to crying at night. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been ghosted before, and it don't feel good. It'll get you crying. Like, did she not like me? Did I not have Jordans on, or what was wrong? Did I not smell? You start to second guess yourself. Did I not
Mm-hmm.
smell good?
Mm-hmm.
So
And
yeah, for sure.
Loving Marriage just posted real quick, Mike. She said if the person not saying nothing, then they supposed to fall back, and that's true.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? You are supposed to fall back. You don't
Yeah.
continue on, and I agree with you 100%. I'm pretty happy with that. You do not continue on um inboxing somebody, texting somebody, or calling somebody if they're not receiving your calls. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That should tell you they are not interested in you, and you should
Right.
fall back.
And
You
then it becomes then it becomes harassing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I totally agree with you.
And that's why I believe that a guy, either party should not let that person fall for you. You know what I'm saying? You know that you're not interested in that person. Don't take that person's heart. You know what I'm saying? Have her in a falling in love or him falling in love with you. And at the beginning, that's why I said at the beginning, you tell these things at the beginning.
Hmm.
You should know if you want that person or not. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or you
Yeah.
should tell that person we can only just be friends. That's it. I
Hmm.
don't want no more than
That's
this.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Be
Yeah.
honest from the beginning.
Hmm.
So if you do move yourself away from them, fall back from them, you told them from the beginning that this is nothing. This is just a friendship. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. And it really depends on the person's mindset, because sometimes men are depending on the man. Let me not speak for every man, but depending on a man, sometimes we just want something to play with. We just want something to take home and lay it down and turn off the lights and light a candle and get in a romantic mood. Uh, but some men want to be committed to a woman, and they want to be, but the man that wants to be committed, sometimes the woman's like, hold up, we're not there yet. So
Mm,
even the women have to be straight up and honest, like, hey, this is what it is, this is what it's gonna be. But
right.
men, we've got to be men. We have to be a little more clear on what we want sometimes.
That's right.
If we just want that booty call from the altar call, you got to be straight.
Yep.
um, Even with the man that just wants the relationship and the marriage, tell her, look, this is what I'm looking for.
Excuse me. Hmm.
I'm not gonna settle for this, that, and the third.
Right.
Because 6 months down the road, I don't want you to ghost me and be like, I'm not feeling this. Well, 6 months down the road, I done paid your car insurance, I done paid your rent, I done paid your utilities, I done took care of the dog, I done took care of your kids that was spitting up and throwing everywhere, and now you just want to ghost me. We're gonna have a problem.
Right. 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 And that's we got to know, the signs. Just like, red flag signs, there are ghosting signs too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I
You're gonna
think
see these signs.
I think somebody just said I disappear on family too. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Church family too. I gotta get away. Absolutely. Absolutely. Church, they run me crazy. Absolutely. Sometimes you just got to get away. You got to ghost the church. Absolutely. I totally
Yes,
agree
you
with your
do.
family too.
Because some people in the church, they take things, to the extreme sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
And so
Absolutely.
yes, I agree. I agree with you. We do have to ghost family members, friends, and all other good stuff too. But this mainly topics about, you know, in a dating
Relationship.
relationship being ghosting. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because
For sure.
sometimes when you ghost your family or something, your church like that, that's really to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
To keep your mindset. But this I'm talking about, really being in love with somebody, in a relationship with somebody who you really like, and you being ghost, or you either ghosting somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
And there's nothing worse than thinking you in a relationship when you really not. You know what I mean?
yep.
And it
Mm-hmm.
happens to so many people,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
But you gotta watch those men that don't answer the phone. Well, women too.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Self-love is very
Mm-hmm.
important.
It's
Totally
very
agree.
important.
Absolutely. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody,
Mm-hmm.
because you don't know how to love deeply yourself.
Right. I do self love all the time. That's what I'm
Absolutely.
about. I'm about self love.
Absolutely. I
You know.
totally agree.
Mm-hmm. Because you got to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can you love that person, the next person? You know what I'm saying? So you
It's
got to
gonna
love yourself.
it's gonna be very impossible to love someone if you don't love yourself. And a lot of
Hmm.
people lack confidence and self-esteem And so that's sometimes, and that deals with people ghosting people. It does.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
because if my self esteem is not all there, then I'm gonna feel like I'm not up to par or something
Mhm.
is wrong. So we
Mhm.
do that. Whether the man makes too much money or the woman makes too much money, I'm no good for her. She's no good for me. So confidence, absolutely. So being
Amen.
ghosted is not fun on no part.
No, it's not.
But
Not at all. Not at
now,
all.
but nowadays, with my generation, yeah, let me say my generation because I'm only 33. Um, Nowadays it's okay to have the one night stand and ghost. It's okay.
Mhm.
We've made it totally okay to get what we want and then leave and never talk about it again.
Mhm.
And we've made it to a
Mhm.
point to where that's cool. We
Right.
don't we don't have to think about marriage. We don't have to think about you being my husband or my wife,
Mhm.
and that's just the way the society is now,
Mhm.
you
It
know.
is.
So we
Pretty up. Yes, I do believe that. That's why I say it depends on why you ghost somebody. Or of course you don't want to stay in a relationship if you're being abused. You got to leave. You know what I'm saying? You have to go. Now, I'm not telling no woman not to ghost or no man not to ghost if you are being abused. You know what I'm saying? So yes, get out, run as far as you can, change everything. You know what I'm saying? If you are being abused, you know what I'm saying? I agree with you 100%. You know,
yeah. If you've been abused, absolutely.
yes,
So no woman or no man, I'll say a
right,
man too. No
right,
one should be hit on.
right.
Um, I just don't. There's no, even in a marriage, you should not stay. Nowhere in
Mm-hmm,
the Bible does it say stay with your husband and he's gonna beat on you and it's okay.
mm-hmm. No, you
And the
got to
Bible
go.
says until death do us part.
Mm-hmm.
But if he kill you, you gonna be dead.
Yes,
And I
yes,
do not support um uh um fighting marriages. I do not. I will not.
right,
You know.
right.
And there's some men out there that do that. That
Mm-hmm,
expect their wife to still cook, still clean, still do this, still
mm-hmm,
do that, and cheat
mm-hmm.
on them. And it's still a marriage. It's not a marriage.
No, it's not.
I don't agree with that. You can't just it's not. So yeah, run. Absolutely.
Right. I agree with
For
you
real.
100%. But yes, but just make sure that you make sure that you just know the signs at the beginning. Be honest at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Let
Absolutely.
the person know what you are looking for in a relationship. Okay, just be truthful at the beginning. So let that person decide if they want to stay with you or not. You know what I'm saying? By the first 2 or 3 dates, um, you should beginning to know each other. Don't hold anything back. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in dragging into a relationship and then 5 or 6 months, you ready to go. You ready
Right.
to go
Mhm.
ahead.
Then you'll be miserable.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Right. Right. Okay, let's see what Latasha said.
Oh,
She
what you say?
said, nowadays it's hard to get a man to sit down and have a conversation with you, and you get to know you, conversation with you and get to know you. They just want to jump in the bed right away, and I can't stand that. And you do find a lot of guys like that, Latasha. That's why I said, at the beginning data of a relationship, don't lay down in the bed with them. Don't be having no phone sex with them. Don't be sending no nude pictures with them. Okay, because once you do that, they think that they got you around their pinky finger. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when they're gonna be starting pushing back when you start doing things like that. And then Latasha, I'm gonna let you respond in a minute. And if you don't move too fast, and I'm ghosting you, but that's a good thing that way you know where they coming from. Then you can go swim right back when they ain't got nobody to talk to. Amen. You want to comment on that, Bishop?
No, because honestly, I'm a stand-up comedian, and I'm just gonna go left with this. So I bet not comment because
He is a comedian, you guys.
oh my god,
I'm
I'm
telling
telling
you.
you. Listen, women got to know how to play this thing. Cause I've done it before. I've tried to sleep with the girl and all that, go the whole night, miles. Look, tell the man when you're going to date, tell him, he said, where you live at? Say, I live with my mama. Uh, you know, he say, where you sleep at? I sleep in the room with my kids. You got a bed? No, we sleep on the floor. You know, nowadays men don't care where it's on the floor, on the dresser, on the table, on the
Hmm.
kids' bed. They don't care.
Hmm.
You know,
She said she made a typo. She was trying to say when they don't have anybody to talk to, then they want to come looking for you. That's when you can ghost them right back. All right now.
absolutely. I mean, you ghost them,
Right.
you run. Absolutely.
Hmm.
But listen, as far as going to my house, no, I don't live in no house. I live with my mama. What kind of bed
Right.
you got? I got a blow up mattress. We both can't fit on that mattress. You got to start asking questions. Hey man, where you live at? Hey man, where you sleep at? You know,
Right.
and we've got to, and women have to be so comfortable with letting men just lay around. Everybody gets in their feelings and wants to be loved, but
Hmm.
sex ain't the way to go. It's not. Sex will
Right.
get you 18 years of child support. Sex will get you some disease out here that you ain't never had. You think COVID is bad. You get some HIV or some herpes. Listen, I'm telling you, you don't want that.
Right.
So, sex can lead to a lot of bad stuff.
Hey, Joy, chit chat. Thanks for stopping through, sis. God bless you. You so right. Yeah, he's a big comedian. He got me in trouble one time. He had put a post on Instagram, and I thought it was so cute. You guys seen it on my community wall. I thought it was so cute and funny, but it was the truth all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And the coast of I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was like a sex thing, like, and so and I shared it all over my social media and stuff like that. And some people, they instead of reading the post, what it said, they just took it on one say stuff, want to say something to me, all because they know I'm saved. They couldn't believe that I put it out there. I said, yeah, I put it out there because it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you
Mm-hmm.
think about, if you go that route to go have sex and you living for Christ, you go have sex, you aren't going to hell if he come. If when he come back, if you in the bed having sex with somebody and that sky cracked open and you call yourself saved, laying down in the bed with somebody that you are not married to, you're not going to heaven. No, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? People talk about sex and what you call it in ministry, in single ministry, you talk about sex. But I just want to throw that out there real quick. I just thought it was funny and cute and stuff. I just did it for my own laughter because I know Bishop Mike is a comedian. You know what I'm saying? And so I just thought that was so funny because he's a Christian as well. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was funny, that he put that out there. I said, okay, he's only human. You know what I'm saying? So he got the right to laugh and and joke too.
And so many people don't want to talk about it. Apparently, church folk don't want to talk about sex. Sex is it. Sex is that's shared between two people.
Right.
You know, um, no, you're not supposed. Go ahead. Let's see. What's that? Okay. Um,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead,
yeah.
talk. I'm
Bless
just
your heart.
listening.
So sex is supposed to be between a man and a woman, and or whatever you like, whatever your preference is, or between two bonded people that have come together.
Hmm.
But nowadays everybody's just having sex here, sex there, sex rocking everywhere. And the problem is that church folk, we done got so holy and we done got so sanctified. You're not supposed to talk about sex in church. You're not, we've gotten so particular about how we preach and what we preach. If it don't
Hmm.
satisfy Sister McDonald or Miss Rosie, then I'm not putting in an offering. You know, let me get up and talk about sex. They'll probably put me out of church. But before they
Hmm.
put me out, I'm gonna make sure I get my 475. Praise the Lord. But listen, we always want to talk. We pick and choose with the Bible what we talk about,
Hmm.
and that's what kills me.
Yes.
If we're gonna read, let's read. If we're gonna preach, let's preach the whole thing. Let's not preach because it makes him feel good or her feel good. Sex is part of life,
Right.
and if,
Right.
if if you're not having sex, I don't know what's wrong with you. You know,
Well, it is part of life. Bishop, I'm not gonna, be done. It is part of life, but it's really part of life for a married couple, though. You know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
I'm not gonna, say that it's for anybody because it's not.
But but
God
not
made it for
everybody. But not everybody is capable of marriage. Not everybody is
right,
marriage material. I'll be honest with you.
right, and
Um,
everybody's not. It's not, but still, sex is for married couples, though. Regardless to what, regardless to how we look at it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with talking about sex. You know what I'm saying? But really, it is for married people. You know what I'm saying? It really is.
Absolutely, it is. You know.
So I
Um,
can't, I can't, I would agree with things, you know what I'm saying? But, jokingly, but, the be perspective of it, it is what it is, God's word is God's
absolutely,
word, you know what I'm saying?
absolutely. His word never changes.
Right, never change. Just like I don't believe nothing against um the people who like live their opposite sex ways, but I don't believe and I had nothing against none of them. I don't believe in man and man and woman and woman. You know what I'm saying? I believe that God made a man and a woman for each other. You know what I'm saying? That's just my belief. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna stand on that belief, but I don't hate the person. I don't dislike the person because they live in that lifestyle. That's between them and God. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but God hates the sin.
Yeah, God hates the sin.
You know.
That's the only thing
But
that keeps us separated from God is our sin.
yeah,
You know?
and we and in the church we've got so caught up on homosexuality
Yes.
when I understand, I see it from here, I see it to there. But let's talk about the deacon stealing the money from the church. Let's
Right.
talk about Sister McDonald sleeping with Jimmy John. Let's talk about the usher that is a stripper in the strip club.
See, they don't want to
So
talk about that.
we don't want to talk. We just want to talk about the
We want to talk about
homosexuality. Get
that.
right, get right,
See,
get saved. But
right,
the problem I have with folk always talking about get right, get saved, get right, get saved.
right,
Is everybody wants to talk about get right, get saved, but you just can't
right,
tell people. You got to show them
right.
to the water before you throw
You
water
have
at
to
them.
show them. You have to show them, and
You
that's
know,
why that post that you had put out that I had shared. Even though I thought it was funny, but it was the truth as well, Bishop Mike, because people in the church does they do things behind closed doors.
absolutely.
And I just spoke something out openly because something I had thought I've been with a man just about all my life. Since I was 14 years old.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
I've been with these men, so I was used to having sex.
At
You know what
14
I'm saying?
years old,
So I thought about it.
at 14 years old, you was having sex.
I was, yes, I was. I was 14
My
years old.
goodness, my Lord, my God. Oh, come on here.
I
Hey,
was young. I was very young. But what I'm trying to say is that so Christian people, just because you say you don't think about sex, that probably came across somebody's mind. But I knew if I go that route, I'm gonna be judged to go to hell. You know what I'm saying? Because I
yeah,
know better at
absolutely.
my age. At my age, and people that
Mm,
took that little saying, what I saying, that's took it overboard. Loosen
yeah,
up, saints. It's the
mm-hmm,
truth. It's
yeah.
the truth. But it was funny at the same time how you put it.
Call them
But yes,
saints,
I
but
was
they really
very
ain't.
young.
Yeah, and that's just again,
I
that's
had my
another
first
topic.
child at the age of 16.
Wow. See. I can't stand.
I, okay, she said, Latasha said, me either. I can't stand how they took the rainbow color. Me, I don't like that. I'm glad you brought that point up. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the four wall church that God's not going to bless. Yes, it is. They took what God made. That rainbow was a promise from God that He will never destroy the world with water again. That was a promise that He gave us with that rainbow. So you still see that rainbow in the sky. You know what I'm saying? That's God promise. Thank you, Latasha, for bringing that up, and that's so true. And they took that amongst themselves. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they
We
and they
as
did. Eh,
we as
So
humans have to
go ahead. Go ahead.
we as humans have taken it and taken it to another level. So absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And then and then she said, I'll be picking up colorful stuff, then I put it back down. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that people that love Christ, love God, we got to, bring that rainbow back to where it belongs. You know what I'm saying? What
Hmm.
does that rainbow really mean? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So
See there.
and so because sometimes people be afraid to wear a rainbow shirt or rainbow colors because
Hmm.
somebody might think they,
Hmm.
go that way. And it's
Hmm.
not. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
That's
she
funny.
it
Hold on.
was
What's it say?
sister love and marriage confession. She talking to Pretty Apple.
Okay.
I was just agreeing with her. Me and her are discussing the flag. It's so disgusting to me. Amen. Okay, I missed what Pretty Apple said. Um, love and marriage is I'm supposed to call her Pretty Apple, but she got a lot of channels. So this is one of her channels right here. I just call her Pretty Apple because she do got a main channel. Her main channel is Pretty Apple Collection. But for some reason, when she coming up on a Pretty Apple Collection, we cannot see. I mean, I can't see her, and she can't see me. So now she comes in with her different um channels that she have till we figure out what happened.
We as Americans, we got to the point where with church, with religion, with sex, with marriage,
Hmm.
we overanalyze, and that's really the problem. Um, Even coming with politics, we just overanalyze.
Hmm. You see what Latasha said? And I just
Uh
kind of
huh.
said, it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
she's so
Can't even
right.
get a
True.
shirt, even a pink shirt. Somebody say, "Oh, he's this or he's that." Well, I'm like,
Okay, she said she stopped wearing rainbow stuff a long time ago because a lot of women keep trying to pick up on me and I would go crazy and go off on them and then I look crazy. Right. And it's so sad,
"Mm,
Latasha. You know what I'm saying? That's very, very, very sad.
it
You know what
is
I'm saying? And so now, I'm thinking about now because I really want to bring that rainbow back to where it rightfully belongs. You know what I'm saying? That's
right."
in the Bible. If we just got to do a rainbow and put a scripture on it, you know what I'm saying? Or
Hmm.
something like that. So people know your rainbow means for Jesus,
That's it.
not for, them.
What happened to the reading rainbow? I can go anywhere. Take a look.
Yeah.
It's in the book. It's the reading rainbow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But Bishop, it is 8:30. I try not to go over my time.
Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
And stuff. I know you pull on the side of the road, and I thank you so much for coming on here. Like I said, I'm gonna put Bishop Mike. I'm gonna put his Instagrammer. He's on Instagram as well. You guys, he's funny. You guys, you go on Instagram, you're gonna see him some funny posts. I stole another one from him today.
Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
um One of his posts that he be posting. He also got his own YouTube channel that he's trying to build his YouTube channel up. And when you go into his channel, you'll see him playing. He played all types of instruments and mainly the piano, right, Bishop Mike?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
mainly
ma'am.
the piano. He do a lot of gospel music, if you want to say, So, because he do play for 3 churches, he said he's a busy man. I'm talking about busyness now. I know he said he played for 3 churches, I do believe. And stop me if I'm wrong, Bishop.
Hmm.
I know he work at a morgue,
Hmm.
and he also worked at a school,
Hmm.
correct? A
Yep. Yep.
custodian at a school. So he's very, very busy. I know he got 2 beautiful children. You'll see his
Hmm.
children, in a lot of his videos, and he do a lot of uploading videos and stuff like that. So he is trying to get his platform, up and popping. Okay, so if you guys can go to check out his channel once I drop that link in my description box at the end of the slide, please subscribe to him and go over there, give him a holler. I mean, you do say, I seen you over there at Forever Lisa's channel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yes, we do need to take the rainbow back.
Hmm.
We really do. People need to just start back wearing their rainbow colors again. You know what I'm saying? We really do because that's a promise from God. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I don't know what the rainbow, what I never knew why they picked the rainbow color anyway. I mean, what does it represent to them? I mean, I had no idea. I never
Um,
even looked into it. Why does it, you know?
I have no idea.
Do you know, Latasha? Um, why? What does the rainbow, means to them? I mean, because I don't know. Well, you know who Love and Marriage Confession is, do you, Latasha? That's Pretty Apple. Don't you remember Pretty Apple? Yeah. But yes. Well, anyway, I'm finna go ahead and everybody come back off my. You guys can see me. Um, but thank you all for coming in here to the Forever Lisa YouTube channel. Okay. So don't forget, you guys, about ghosting. Ghosting is real. When you ghost somebody, if you being a ghoster, you are hurting that person. So please, just be careful what you're doing. Know the signs. Talk about it at the beginning of the sign of ghosting. Okay. So that way you won't get ghosted. You won't be a ghoster. Okay. So please, just be careful and be a woman or a man about it. About Be a woman or a man about if you don't want to be part of that woman's or that man life. Okay, and let's move on. Okay, you so welcome, Mike. Thank you for coming on, and you are so welcome to come on, in my live streams or on my panel anytime that you want. My doors is always open over here. God bless you all, and know that I love you all, and I will won't be back live until whenever I go back live again. Okay, I will be live on June the 25th on my Real Table Talk again. I do have a couple that's going to be here, which is my best friend, and her husband's going to be here on the 25th. Going to be the same time at 7:30. Okay. I know my first Fridays is going to be real news, so I'm looking to search for 4 more content creators who's speaking on real news. Okay. And I also wanted to say before I go, let you guys go. I forgot. Don't forget to um, look for these books right here. These are good relationship books. The Man God Has for You. Okay. And also Queens Don't Settle. Okay. You guys can get both of these books right here. These are some good relationship books. They give you some good pointers and stuff. Okay. And also that I did mention today in my live earlier today when I was at the pool about the checks, not the checks, but RS gonna be sending us a letter. Okay. I got my letter today. My letter's in the mail today. So here it is. So check your mailbox. Okay. This just telling you that you might be qualified for, and it breaks everything down. How much you can make to get it. How much the children going to get. So make sure you read it thoroughly if you got it, because mine's, I don't know how long mine's been in my mailbox, but it's dated June 4th. Okay. Today is June 11th. So I probably had it since last week and just now getting it. You know what I'm saying? So I just got it out. So I don't go to my mailbox every day, you guys. So check your mailbox. So IRS is dropping your stuff in your mail, and they say it's either gonna be a paper check or it's gonna be in your direct deposit starting on July the 15th. So do not forget the letters out there. I have mine. Okay. I just cover my address. You guys see my address. Okay. But again, thank you guys all for tuning in, for sharing me out. If you go watch this live on a replay, I want to thank you as well. Okay. Peace out. I'm out. Let me go in my music. In my music. Remember, don't get ghosts and don't be a ghoster. Peace out.